Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more World of Tanks. This time round, we're playing in the Cromwell. The Comet is the one that comes after this one. So, as you can probably tell, I really like my Cromwell. Is it because it's British Juggernaut? Well, yes. I have one mark of excellence on it, which is neither here nor there, and I have an all-female crew in it. Why the hell is that a good thing? It's a very good thing, because all female crew members receive a 0 skill, which, not to bore you if you haven't played World of Tanks in a while, they're basically just twice as good as their male counterparts. They get one skill for free, and they start off with one of the most important skills in the game as a 0 skill, as an innate skill, basically. It doesn't count as a skill, right? Because each skill you get basically increases the costs exponentially. At any rate, we're starting here, and we're in the middle of the action already. There's a bunch of tanks already spotted, there's an EBR which we punished severely, and we now have 500 damage already to our name. Just like that in a second, basically. So, it is a tier 8 battle once again, much like the previous one, and we are a bottom tier tank. So what can we do? Well, in the Cromwell, quite a lot. It is by far one of the best medium tanks at its tier. So let's see how I can utilize its various qualities. First of all, it's kind of difficult to spot. Well, what with the crew and everything as well. So let's see what we can do. First of all, we're getting all sorts of vision on enemy tanks parked in the rear sniping, so that's very good. It's mostly the Poodle and T20 that are stealing all this spotting from me, but that's fine, we don't care. I just play to win in this game anyway. Anyways, I'm looking for shots, but I also don't want to expose myself because, well, reality of the situation is we see one VK and one T43 and one Cromwell over there, which is quite enough. But there's actually like probably 2 or 3 more tanks over there, so yeah, you don't want to get spotted, especially by tier 8s. At any rate, let's move around a little bit, see if we can't get a shot into the AMD. He's way in town. No. Alright, let's relocate then. There is a Cromwell over there, which in hindsight I maybe could have been able to shoot. But that Cromwell's going to fall pretty soon. It's a lot more important that we do some actual, important work for the team instead. So, AMD goes down. I get 68 spawning for that. Is that? Was he on 68 health? I didn't see that. Anyways, the Progetto is blue, which means he's now basically he's a team killer, but yeah, he's playing well, so let's not disturb him and let's not get in his way, because apparently he doesn't distinguish friend from foe, but hey, as long as he's shooting more of the enemies than he's shooting of us. And there is a higher tier T43 Soviet tank. Let's put some shells into him. He doesn't actually spot me. He has a rough idea of where the shots are coming from, but he doesn't actually know. Anyways, let's keep shooting, because he's still there. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yup. You just sit there, honey. There you go. Lovely. Okay, so there's our higher tier tank basically just melted away by our DPM. Thing is, with the equipment and the crew, my Cromwell has actually very good DPM. For higher tier tanks, its penetration and alpha damage are miserable. 145 can't go through, hell, a lot of the tier 6 tanks. However, if you get the side of the enemy and manage to sit in front of the enemy, or, at its side for a decent period of time, that enemy will regret it severely. Even though the tank itself on paper doesn't have the best DPM, there are certainly ones that have better. Trying to get a shot into the UDES, and I just damaged his tracks. It's the problem with having low alpha, you can't really, reliably track enemies, but hey. There's also how do you pronounce that? Steer? I'm gonna need to ask. STEYRVT there, or WT there. He's being particularly sneaky. Alright. Jagdpanther, the Jagdpanther and the T-34-100 are both looking this way, so let's, well, if they're looking this way now and they're taking damage, chances are they're going to turn around, so let's make it regret that decision. any second now. And, oh, never mind, there's a GW Panther. He still hasn't spotted me. GW Panther is no longer there, and yeah, you just turned around, didn't you, honey? There you go. Alright, he's dead. GW Panther also, you know, moving left and right, moving left and right. Put another one through him, he's looking at me. I don't want to take a shot from that thing. It has a stupid amount of alpha damage. And instead, yeah, well, I had to suffer the brunt of that cannon, apparently. Honestly, I feel a little bit bad because I was the intended target, and then, you know, he just sort of popped up, and the Yig Panther was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll shoot him instead. So yeah, he was barely spotted. At any rate, just as I'm about to get in to shoot that light tank, he's gone. There's a tank destroyer. Let me check. Ooh, can I actually check from the... Oh, never mind. Snapshot into the U-Des. Actually missed that while trying to check what the class of this tank is, and I actually can't check that. Ah, I can check it from here. There you go. It is a tank destroyer. Alright, never mind. It plays mostly like a light tank, though. That's all the reason. And now there's a Yig Panther here. Oh god, alright, move around it, move around it, move around it, move around it, and track. Tracked! And he's now looking rather silly and helpless. There we go. So he's... There you go. Just salute me, honey. There you go. Beautiful. And there we go. 3 kills, 2,000 damage, 700 spotting. For a tier 6 battle in a Cromwell with a very, very good crew and, you know, a semi-competent driver, at least according to my stats, that's not that impressive. In a tier 8 battle, though, I dare say it is just about replay worthy and just about YouTube worthy. You be the judges at any rate. There we go. We've, as the lowest tier tank, along with the help of the Progetto, who, apart from not being able to distinguish friend from foe, did actually a pretty good job at shooting the enemies, and with the help of a few other decent players on the team who were higher tier than myself, we managed to take this game away with relative ease, but it wasn't by no means. But it was by no means a landslide. 59 is the final result with 3 artilleries. So yeah, it's not that close, but it's not that much of a landslide either. At any rate, that's the replay for today. Games in the Cromwell tend to be quick, and this one was no exception. I'll see you guys next time. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye.